Oh, what a fucking shit show. I finally decided to dive back into the career and run Bristol because I have this, really awesome setup. I made some adjustments before the race. It was a little loose, and I totally forgot that I have not one, but two rivals in this series. Denny Hamlin and Eric Jones. You see all this damage? Yeah, that's the second stage that they've been putting me in the wall, hooking me down the front stretch. They caught me in the first stage. I'm not sure if it was Hamlin or Jones, because they're kind of running together, and I'll talk about that in a second. But they got me loose and sideways. I didn't wreck, but the caution came out. And the same thing happened in stage 2 kind of thing. Now I've been a little loose, and working on it, and I kind of put it back to the way it was because it was really hurting me running up top, which is the story of this third stage. This third stage is they're just killing me, and I made the mistake of they're so slow on the restarts. I restarted third behind Jones, and I hit him in the ass, and I didn't need to do that. And I'm like, my adrenaline's up, so I'm like, go, and I forget, that, in some areas we are still way faster than them, and one of them is on, restart gears. And I made a lot of incidental contact with a lot of guys, and once I realized that they were both in here, I'm like, my goal is to not touch them. But the first time I went side by side with Denny, he hit me, put me in the wall. We might get some footage of that coming up here, because as a twist of fate and one bad choice on my part, I have almost the entire field a lap down. But look who I got. I'm racing Denny for the win, and I got Jones behind me. And there's only because of the cautions, there's a few more guys on the lead lap here who are not trying to kill me, which is good. Kyle Busch, I put him a lap down like 10 times, so because of the cautions, he keeps getting a free pass. He's the one I was racing starting out, and if it wasn't for the cautions, he'd probably be leading instead of Denny right now. But he's back in 5th, and he should be a lap down. Well, he is, but not to me. See, now he's going to go a lap down to me. I'm only running 2nd, if you notice that. So, without traffic, I am a couple tenths faster than these guys, which is great. This setup is awesome. It is about 3 to 4 tenths faster than the last old Cup setup that I had run. So I'm really happy about it. But the problem is rivals. Now I've been a victim of, bullies and rivals and lead racing, but these guys take the fucking cake, man. I mean, if I get to Denny and have to pass him, you'll see. Maybe hard to see in the cockpit, but not hard to see somebody's nose on your left front pushing you into the outside wall. Yeah. Eric Jones did that to me like 4 times. And the damage has not slowed me so much as killed some of my maneuverability. See, I got the nose. That was the first thing. That was my fault. I got into Jones on the restart. But the rest of it is these idiots. Now, I don't mind the idea of rivals, but I do mind that if they did this in real life, after like the 2nd or 3rd, they'd be parked. If they just, there is no whatever, which is kind of why I don't usually do it, but I'm trying to train myself to handle idiots better. I know. idiots that are not real are better than ones in real life, I guess. But it's like my handling is off to the point where my brakes are mushy because I've had to use them more. I mean, I have stomped on the brakes when these guys have like stopped in front of me. And I do believe there is a brake algorithm. Oh, there's the leader. There's Denny right there. So this is usually how I get them. I catch them. I see the red. Yeah, he's mad. Oh, see, like that. I had to slam on the brakes. I do not want to hit him. He is going to hit me. Yeah, he could. Get him on the outside. Car's handling has degraded. See? Oh! And these guys just fucking switching lanes entering this corner is some really fucking crazy goddamn AI glitch that P4 and 5 both have. That has hurt me as well in light of what's going on. Wow. See, normally I just roll around the outside, but my damage is causing me to be a lot slower in the middle of the turns. You'll see on the replays. Because at one point I pitted, nobody else did, and I had to go from 34th back to the lead, and that's, you know, that's where I realized, oh, it's the Red Brigade. See, they don't move over. He's gonna hit me. You see, he's on me. He's hitting me. Whoa, I got loose. Oh, wow. See, part of what I'm dealing with this damage, you see, it's sliding. Like I'm on a lot older tires than I actually am. So I can't... it's all about handling maneuverability. This is like, I do not want to be next to him. I want to be past him already. Okay. I gotta drive it totally certain weird way in order to be able to do that, because on old tires, Bristol will just put you in a wall every time. See, I let off early, especially in traffic, and I just goose it by. With the AI guys, all you gotta do is get up on their fender. And see, in real life, spotter sees you know, guy on his fender, if he's a good spotter, he'll see it, and then he'll tell the driver, you know, outside, and the driver will act accordingly. And that's how you force a lot of passes. In real life, yeah, pretty much nobody does that, and they just wreck off your nose or whatever. So I try not to do that, unless, you know, we're racing heavy and hard, and I don't like the guy. But it's not really about likes, it's about, you know, we're coming down 5 to go. Yeah, I will do whatever anybody else does to win a race, aside from just knocking you out of the way or wrecking you. I don't believe in that. And I am a fan of Dale Earnhardt, and I know Dale went through his wrecking phase, but I don't subscribe to that. But if you watch him and his wins at Daytona, especially the early ones, and the, you know, when he wasn't leading, and the IROC wins at Daytona and Talladega both, you'll notice something, and I'm fully into that. That's, you know, that's okay. I ain't gonna wreck you. I ain't gonna intentionally give you damage. I will go out of my way not to touch anything. So what I'm trying to do with this setup over the last time you saw me race Bristol in the Cup Series is I'm trying to get it to do everything I want and be fast and have good gas mileage and be drivable all the way down. See, I can pit at any time. I'm only 11 laps short. But look who I got right on the lead lap. I've lapped everybody except Hamlin and Jones. I don't mind racing them, but when you're at Bristol and you have 40 cars on the track and you get all this traffic, that has been, if you know, as you saw, I started the video, being up the ghost there. And the other thing is this is gonna be like mostly a throwaway race as far as learning anything, because I have so much damage. I don't know how a Tanley is, what percentage is damage and what percentage is the setup. I got some good info in the first two stages, but I'm like, I needed to really have clean runs here, and it was not to be. And I will be very surprised if... You see, the how you get the rivals is also very stupid. And I'm a very clean driver. I don't go out of my way to hit anybody, go out of my way to avoid hitting people, even to my own detriment. But if you get into a wreck and 5 cars are involved, those 5 cars remember that. And then if you get into another wreck in the same race and say the same 5 cars are involved, well, they get angry at you. And then if you get into a wreck and it's the same race and those same 5 cars are involved, you know, there's a good chance that one or more of them are going to be your rival, you know, at the end of the race. Yeah. So I don't agree with that, because as you know, anybody who watches racing, you realize that, you know, a lot of times in wrecks, you got a lot of guys who just get caught up. And even if it's my fault, unless I wave to you as I'm nailing you in the side of the door, I did not intentionally wreck you. Yeah, that's a waving thing is another story. But anyway, so the way the game has you accumulate rivals is too easy. And the worst part is once you get a rival, it is extremely hard to unrival them. It can happen. Oh, shit, man! I just touched him. I have these guys on, you know, very, very good recovery. Anyway, so to unrival them, you know, to make them, to cool and chill them out, you basically have to go through, I think, about 3 or 4 races where you have 0 contact. 0. Like, these guys are trying to assassinate me, and if they touch me, that is contact. So this race, again, I know I no matter what happened the race before, I just ramped them up. They have hit me so many times. They are like, if you could go purple instead of red, that's probably where that rating is. And it's going to take me 4 races minimum of 0 contact to have them chill out. And then they'll go angry, and then they'll be annoyed, and whatever the stages are. And then if I'm lucky, you know, they'll go back to, you know, being friendly and such. And I do not know if it carries over from season to season. All I know is I got a great car turned into a shitbox because of a flawed rival system, and having 2 rivals that are pretty much as fast as I am and racing. There's Denny. See, my goal was earlier was to put them a lap down early, but in this particular race, it has Denny and Jones, both Gibbs Racing, like the two guys I'm racing, you know, the two fastest other guys. So, and I think Jones is right in front of Denny up there. They're running 2 and 3, right? Yep. Yep, they are. I just glanced at the leaderboard. And we have some guys that have been annoying me. Menard in the 21. Chase. I love Chase, but in this race, every time I go high to get around these guys while they're on the bottom, he has literally blocked me. And then, you know, he's going, well, slower than the fast guys, so then guys start passing us. It's just horrible. See, he goes up. He moves up. See, most guys stay tight to the bottom lane. The guys, yeah, but he Menard, Gone, Brendan Gone, or Brendan Gone is a blocker in this series. Chase isn't. Chase is a fast guy, but in this race, he's acting like that, and me hitting him is probably pissing him off. I'll probably have, like I said, maybe 30 fucking guys that are angry with me after this race. But it is Bristol. And, you know, it's funny, cause see how Menard went up to the top lane? Yeah, he's doing that whenever I get around him. And these AI guys roll the bottom. Yeah, we're getting way loose. Oh, 7%. Yeah, we're gonna have to pit. It's okay, we got to pit anyway. I wanted to put these guys a lap down. 2 laps down, I mean. Well, a lap down. I don't know. I'd rather be the first one to pit. I haven't gotten hit from the right. I think it's easier to get hit from the left. See how he crowded me down? I didn't touch him though. Big push sliding in there, but that's how we race. Whoa, 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 what's going on? The guys are pitting. Are they? Oh, Jesus. What the hell happened? Of course I hit Denny. What? Somebody have an engine problem or something? I'm ahead of him, so I want to make the most of this. If I have any speed left with this shit box. I was so happy I was going 100, 120 laps. 100 laps, because it was costing about 20 laps in both stages. 100 laps and I was running 16 1s and 2s. I'm like, damn, that's 16 4s and 5s last time I was here. That's awesome. And and that was even with damage from Denny or Jones. Come on, Logano. Very loose off on the gas. Which means not how I want to get around it, but somebody pitted. Could have been somebody with an engine problem, and now it's 2 cars out. And no caution!
That red door is not helping me either. That is killing my handling. And since it's the right door, I wouldn't be surprised if that's half the reason why I'm loose off and sliding. (16.2), there we go. That wasn't an entirely clean lap, but it was clean enough. That was a 250 to go. I don't remember when I had a 10 laps out, 168, 170 something laps, 125 laps, and I hit a 16.2. That's fucking awesome. Love that shit. Okay, my brain, 168 laps, that's 170, say, divided by 2, that's 80, 85, 87. 87 laps to go. Half of 85, say, is 43. Yeah, 49. I only need 10 laps of this. Quarter can. I'm trail braking because it's sliding up. It seems to help keep it down. I don't usually hit the brake here, but I've learned when it slides or it's loose, you know, the way I have the brake bias set, it definitely helps it. Stops me from spinning out too. Brake is your friend if you know how to use it. And that came from watching Harvick when he was, a few years ago, when he was winning all those, him, Truex, and Busch were winning all those intermediate races. And they were, they interviewed him for Atlanta, and he showed his line, just keep the left side tires in the white, because there's grip there. And he talked about trail braking. And helping him go through the turns faster, because even if he was loose, see, I could have hit the brake there, but I didn't. Even if he was loose, I'm trying to modulate it with my gas pedal, he would, he'd be able to keep, you know, stay in the gas longer, get in the gas earlier, by using the brake. Yeah, the handling's starting to completely go out. I think I gotta fit at this point. Yeah, if I go up against Jones like this, probably gonna not end well. So, 49 to go, I guess we'll fit here. It'll probably be a caution. Yeah, that was a terrible pit entry. 50, 83, yes. That's what I was trying to figure out. Yeah. I've done a whole bunch of things, and basically all I did was put it back and just leave a half pound on the left rear, because it's only 50 laps. And then I didn't start having serious problems till either I got damage, or like 70 laps in, which is halfway. So 50, I'll be okay. Now bear in mind, everybody else has got a pit. The only bad thing about the situation I just put myself in is I have to stay out if there's a caution. But I also know that without damage, or even with
some damage. I'm still faster than these guys on old tires. How many laps down? 2 laps? Yeah, that's normal Bristol. Of course, right out of the pits. I don't have a scratch on the car at the moment, and I'm with Brandon. Who's leading? He's the leader too. Outside lane. Hey Ryan. Oh shit, it's Brandon Joey. Yeah, I was gonna go middle, but with him there, he'll just hit me. Okay, thank you Ryan for giving me the outside here, where I can finally, first pass of the day, I got past one of the rivals without any damage. So I'm only 1 lap down, which is excellent, because they will go 2 laps down. I'm on fresh tires. Whoop. I am like, wow, big. You hear that? That was all brakes to the floor. See, in league racing, we just say, you know, I'm fresh tires, and guys know not to block you. And we also tell them, yeah, I got damage. We also tell them where we're going, you know, like I'm going low, I'm going high, which makes racing in the leagues I ran in much better, much more fun. There's more racing, less bullshit. You know, you get some guys like, oh, I'm gonna hold this guy up. You know, what are you getting paid? What are you getting paid to, you know, to hold the guy up? You know, like, I didn't watch it, but I saw a highlight from the IMSA 24 Hours at Daytona where I guess it was the BMW team. I don't even know who they were holding up, but we had one car that was fighting for the lead, and they came upon the teammate of the BMW car who was multiple laps down, and he held him up. He tried to block the leader so his teammate could get by him, and caused, you know, a lot of ruckus. And I don't think the race control really did anything. Scott Pruitt was the one who was talking about it, and I believe he was one of the guys in race control. And if you know Scott Pruitt, he's an IndyCar driver. I believe he won a Indy 500. He's like, this is not what we do. We gave him a warning, because we don't see this, you know, but that's not racing. That's not cool. No matter if you have a teammate or not, you know, it's not like you should hurt your teammate, you know, whatever, but you should race them like anybody else. And it's one thing to, like, hold a guy up for 1 turn. It's another thing to hold him up for, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 laps, I think the clip was. And just, like, you know, just be everywhere he needs to be. He's the leader. Your lap's down. You're supposed to let the leader go, whether he's your teammate or not, because you have no chance of winning the race. And that teammate thing, you know, that's terrific, but it didn't even work from what I saw. It just made everybody mad, gave the leader a little bit of damage he didn't need. But they consider that, you know, the bad, you know, rule in that is it's influencing the outcome of a race, which is a huge no-no in almost all racing series. So I caught up to Denny. How am I gonna buy him here? Okay, everybody jump down in front of me. Oh, Denny hit me. Oop, and he's hitting me again. And he got the worst of that. Ah, shit. I have the lucky dog. Everybody's pitting. Fuck it. We'll get fresh tires. And we'll put that back. That's how I started the race. This was up here. We'll leave it here. I forgot about that. I think I'd be back here anyway, right? Oh! Is that Newman? Did I piss Newman off today? Wow, he hit me hard, man. Gave me front and rear damage. Damn. I'll be so annoyed if I end up finishing third. Hamlin and Jones. I only got 23 laps? Oh. I'm so slow. Oh. See Menard on the inside? Look at him. Look at him. Yep. Oh! Yeah. Damage already. I'm fucked. God damn it. Oh, I think Newman is now a rival too. That's why he hit me. Oh man. I don't want more rivals. He won't show until after the race. He'll act angry and pissed off and whatnot. I'm a half a lap down of the leader. Oh, tiff! Wow. I have to try to make this outside work because it's the only way I have a chance of getting up there before the race ends. And I still have to pass the guy. Oh, he's trying to wreck me. There might be more guys trying to wreck me because that is like a Brandon Jones, Eric Jones move. I mean, he did that to me and wrecked himself. Oh, oh man, I'm kind of down. Oh, come on! This is such horse shit. I might turn the rivals off. But you know what? I said I won't. I'll deal with it. I win a lot of goddamn races. I have to get through this. Come on, Martin. Oh, god damn it, Martin. Fucking hell. This is just bullshit. Okay. I'm not doing anything there. Hey, here I am, okay? You happy? I'm not gonna hit him. Quick shifting up. Oh, they're both of them. I have to get by both of them. He keeps hitting me. God, he's trying to turn me down the backstretch. Yeah, sorry, Denny. But if you're gonna try to turn me, I gotta race to him. This might be the hardest AI race I've ever raced. Yep, there he is, putting me in the wall. I'm trying to. Notice I did not lift. Damn! As long as I don't hit heavy traffic in the next 4 laps, we should be home free. But damn, that was not 1 but 2. Kind of letting it run a little out here because that might have been my fastest laps. 15.491. Good job. Ooh. White flag, finally. 500 laps later. Whew! Damn! Yeah, it's 500 laps. Long races, it kind of cuts out. It'll slow down by stage 2. Yeah, just roll on the outside. See, it didn't even show the caution. Because, you know, sometimes it shows so-and-so get together or whatnot, and I'm not looking forward to this after-race driver stuff. Well, I'm not going to get that. This is not career mode. No, it is career mode. Oh, I'm going to get that. Oh, yeah. Okay. See, that's what I was doing when it was handling right. And evidently, any right side or front damage, and I'd end up just sliding, and I had to really work the gas. Yeah. That's all from them, and you didn't see any of it. Oh, hear me racing Denny. See, here's my restart, and see, bye-bye. They had caught me because I got stuck in traffic. Oh, there it is. Did you see that? Yep, that was a big mess. You know, I got Denny on the one side. He's trying to hook me. But Jones just came right up into me and put me in a wall, and he kept trying. He did it so hard, he wrecked himself. I think I did that, but I didn't mean to. I don't need another Gibbs driver gunning for me. Yeah, we had some heavy battles here. This is before I started recording, I believe. See, I got into Newman there. It's Bristol. It is tight, but on this, you know, high whatever settings, the highest difficulty settings, the AI drivers are much more aggressive. Oh, here's the final restart. See, I didn't hit the wall. If I don't hit the wall, I'm a fucking rocket ship. That's what I was working on specifically. Is I noticed that I'm sliding up too much, not at the beginning of a run, but about halfway through. So I took some wedge out, because it's just the middle of the turn. But you got to remember, when you take wedge out, yes, it affects the middle of the turn the most, but it makes it looser in and off, too. So I'm not saying not to do it, but now that I did it, I have to tighten up the entry. Not really, not really, but I have to tighten up the off a little bit. That could be a shock or track bar. That was 500 laps of Bristol. First full-length race back, and I'm like, this is what I had to deal with. And I could have done better if I wasn't still so messed up, but we got some money though. 79, because I'm driving for Stuart Haas in this series. It's my first year in Cup in this career, so I think I always go for another team, and I make money, you know, because you need a lot, you need millions, multiple millions of dollars to start a Cup team and be competitive, unless you just want to grind for like 5 years, finishing in the back of the pack, which, what driver wants to do something like that? See, he just came up right into me, look at that. I'm glad we got it. Still killing on the points. Yeah. So even if they win all the races, I think I'll still end up winning this championship. 337 laps is not bad. Yep. There he is. There's one of them. Okay, it's gonna take a minute, I think. Because you don't play nice to them, then they all become rivals. And imagine, you go down a 40 car race and 20 cars are trying to kill you. Gain a lot of fans. Here we go. Why'd you take me out? Apologize. Ricky was blocking. Landon was blocking. Oh, only 3? Well, that's either amazingly good or really, really bad. We will find out. Next Cup race. Oh, great. Next race is a road course. Road America. It's actually a road course I like, and I have a much better setup here than I have in the past, but I have no idea how I will rank against the AI. But we will find out together. So next time will be Road America. Thank you all for liking, watching, subscribing, commenting. Ask me any questions. It's cool. And sharing. And we will see you next time. PSN allowing. Have a good night.